Well, so let it be written, so let it be done. All the older dudes now are blowing up my texts.
Of course. They know how to text. All caps, spaced weird.
Well, they're not
no
90.
I'm just kidding, yeah.
Tell Mary I'm older than her. I'll take her to the movies. I don't know if that's a euphemism or not.
To bring a box of pee?
The coming attractions, yeah. Bring your own box of pee. BYOBOP. Tell Mary today is my 50th birthday, and I'm offended she included me in her reference for old. Oh, in your reference, mine for old guys getting you pregnant.
I said an older, I'm getting more and more attracted to older men. I'm 30.
You're 30, right. So older could be 32.
Right, but I mean, that's like, but 40s is 10 years older than me.
Like, I'm 48.
Exactly.
I would be an older man.
To me, yes.
Yes.
Exactly.
You'd say, oh my God,
I'd say
you're 18 years older than I am.
I'd say 40 and up to me is an older man. 10 years, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah, sure. Here's one.
That 40 to 50 range right now is popping for me.
That is weird, isn't it? I'm 18 years older than you are.
It is very weird.
It's strange.
And isn't that like, yeah, that's weird.
Yeah, it's weird. Here's one. Sup, Mary, I'm 46. It's only 16 years older. We're getting warmer.
Hey, almost there. I'm not saying I'm going to act on any of these urges. It's just in like the last couple months, those have been the types of guys I've been noticing.
Understood.
And been attracted to as like a fit dad. You know what I mean? I'm like, all right. I like that. I like that little salt and pepper look. I like the.
You like chubby gingers. We've established this.
Salt and pepper ginger.
No, you dance around it. You like that fat lumberjack vibe that guy's kicking off.
Not fat.
Yeah. Guy looks like he used to play football.
20
years
work
ago.
Out. Exactly.
Yeah, right. Used to.
You've got a good broad stature and maybe a little bigger belly. I'm fine with that.
Now there are a lot of people also texting me, theorizing that your attraction to Seth Rogen is because he resembles Bill Squire.
They don't look the same at all.
And that perhaps there's some unattended to subliminal longing. Now again, publicly,
how do we have to do this?
I'm on your team.
We know.
Publicly, you two have made it very clear there has never been any attraction. There never will be. It's far too much of a sibling relationship to ever transgress.
Plus, we dated for the last year, and it doesn't work.
We've already broke up. Yeah. We tried it.
Didn't say anything to anybody. Yeah. Kept me out of the loop.
Dated, broke up, moved on.
Yeah, that's right.
Mary's too old for me, so keep that in mind.
Yeah.
That's true. You are too old for him.
I'm an older woman to Bill.
An older woman? Gross.
He'll live with him. He ain't going to date him. Tell Mary I'm 39, but I have a little gray in my pubis area.
Gross. I didn't say that.
Yeah, you got to contend with that, too.
I don't think I've ever hooked up with someone with gray pubes.
Oh, no? Put it off as long as you possibly can.
Shave it.
Although these days, I mean, I don't know.
They might be well-groomed down there.
Could be.
What if it's like a well-groomed pubis with salt and pepper? You like short hair.
I do like short hair. So
I
like a good head of hair. It doesn't necessarily have to be short, like your guys' hair. Yeah, I wouldn't say you have short
good heads
hair,
of hair.
do you?
I have short.
Is it short?
My hair used to be real long,
I mean,
so
it's not like buzzed short.
No,
but I like the way that your guys' hair is. Yeah, it's like a nice head of hair.
I just got trimmed up this morning over at Charles Scott because we've got picture day tomorrow.
I got trimmed up on Friday,
and
I'm waiting for my eye to stop being red.
Is
that still happening?
Have
you not looked at him today?
Well, I don't see him.
We don't see each other. Yeah. We don't really see each other. It's pretty red.
Want some medicated eye drops? Because I have some.
Wow.
Hey, actually, that might not be a bad idea.
I have medicine in it. It's just.
So you're gonna have this for the pictures?
Yeah, they're gonna have to Photoshop.
I have makeup for you too.
Makeup, yeah. I don't know if we're the same hue.
She's on your eyelid.
So instead of looking red, it's like, why is he wearing blackface on one eye?
I actually was getting ready today, and my makeup looks very good. I don't normally get both of my wings to match, and my mascara looked great.
I didn't even notice you were wearing makeup.
Oh, well, good.
That's the desired effect, right?
Yeah. Well, when I was sitting there, I was like, watch, it's going to be great today, and I'm not going to be able to do anything with it tomorrow because we have pictures, and one eye is going to be drooping, and that's how it always works.
It always happens like that. Like, you're like, okay, I have everything
I'm going to come in all flustered at the last minute.
I got my hair cut, like, whatever's fine, and you wake up with, like, a lump on your head or something. Like, what did I do? I smashed myself during the night.
I got on a Friday night this big zit zit on the side of my nose decided to appear out of nowhere. Like right when I was on stage, I felt it for the first. You know when you can feel
Yeah,
it
you
like
can
coming through your skin.
Under the skin, yeah.
And it was warm, and then I was like, perfect. I'm gonna have a huge zit on my face.
That's how this happened with my eye. Is like I felt it on Wednesday night, and then by Thursday it was like I went that morning on Thursday because I knew I'm like this is not gonna be good. I woke up. It was bad, and Thursday morning I went to the doctor, got the stuff to put on it, and it still hasn't. And I've been like icing it. And
Did they tell you what caused
The warm
it?
compresses.
they said that what caused it was people like you too much. And no, it's no. That's
All
stupid.
the
That's
love and adoration
yeah.
is coming out of your eyelid.
Yes, no, it's just a like
It's concentrated in the
Infected.
eyelid.
like an infected follicle
Yeah.
on my eye. It's not even like a full on sty or
Stop
anything.
crying, Bill.
Yeah, right.
Cry
No, I
yourself to
can't
sleep
cry.
too much?
I can't cry. It's probably backed up tears.
Yeah, mine was never a sty. It was just automatically a cyst. It was like, bitch, I ain't going anywhere to
Yeah,
you.
mine's not even like there's no head on this or anything. It's just a little bit puffy
No
on
head.
my eye.
Well, that's how the zit was. Is that it's just an under the skin one where it never actually gets ahead, so
Yeah.
you can't pop it. It's just big and gross in there.
Yeah.
It's not as bad now as it was Friday and Saturday. It did not.
I
get that
remember
at all.
when I was in high school, I don't get like pimples that often, but when I do, they stay forever and they're terrible. They're bright red.
Yeah.
Like, so they're bad when they're bad. Like when I
This
get them.
thing is huge.
And I remember I would rather have my nose like look all bruised and beat up so I would have it like an excuse than say I actually had acne. So I had like this big like Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer pimple right on the middle of my nose. And I smacked myself with my car door and bruised it, and it looked all scratched
On
up.
purpose?
On purpose.
How did you not pull your punch when you were doing that?
How did I not what?
Pull your punch. How did you slam the door into your face without like
Well, I did it.
like
stopping
really hurting
or-
yourself. Yeah.
Well, I knew the force that I was putting forth. I just mainly wanted to cut myself, not really like break my nose, but like I scraped it just because
I
it
wanted
like
to cut
it had
myself.
sharp.
It'd be great if he went into the doctor and like, how'd you break your nose? He was like, I was trying to cover up a zit.
Honestly
Maybe
though,
I'll just get some like Trip style blue blockers and wear those.
and so
for
There
the
you
day.
go.
I literally walked around. It was like the first day of school too. It was like the very first day of
Mm-hmm.
like junior year. I walked around with like a big black spot on my nose. It looked like essentially like a scab because it was, but my zit was gone.
There you go.
So I was like, oh yeah, stupid me. I was high and drunk, and then I got into my car. Come up with some
High
stupid
and drunk.
stupid mistake or stupid lie, and just smack myself with the car.
So
door.
everybody knows you're lying. When you tell those stories in high school, everybody knows you're lying.
They
anyway.
didn't. They were like,
Really?
Well,
Tell us more.
because
I like that
what
being
reason would I
high and
have?
drunk. High and drunk was more acceptable than having a zit.
Yes, it was. It was because I didn't want to be called Rudolph. And kids are cruel, man. Like they'll beat you up. Like I had to take my school picture with that. Like you get your school ID the very first day. I had to take that with the stupid zit or the stupid scar on my nose. So I would much rather have the explanation that I hit myself with the car door than have a big shiny pimple.
Well, they were running Rudolph on a loop this weekend because I watched Home Alone for the first time this weekend.
For the
what'd you
first
think?
time,
With
that
my
was
daughter?
my favorite movie growing up.
Oh God, she was howling. She's just sitting there going.
It's so funny.
My daughter at one point just goes, "Keep doing booby traps." I thought more of that movie was the kid doing wacky traps.
No, that's just at the very end.
They take a
Yeah.
long time
Yeah.
to get to
Well,
that.
it's building up him because that's
Yeah.
his whole thing. He wants his family to disappear.
It's
I
his
love
house.
The line,
He has to defend
yes,
it.
Yes, I just love the line. When I grow up and get married, I'm living alone. I just think that's just the funniest
Yeah,
line.
but so basically that movie was Macaulay Culkin widening his eyes. Is most of that movie.
and screaming.
Yeah, and screaming. And he never learns about the aftershave. I laughed out loud a couple of times just because the pranks or the booby traps are so silly.
ridiculous.
Yeah.
The
But yeah, it
tars,
was
the
fine.
nails, or the fact that they do
Snakes.
these things. Snakes. I
Like,
don't know
and,
anybody
like,
named Snakes.
That's the thing is like because they get great actors for those movies and like they're so like Daniel Stern and Joe Pesci are perfect,
perfect.
for those. Like their chemistry's great, so you're invested in everybody and you're just along for the ride. I love it.
I actually wanted to. I was putting up my tree yesterday, and I would like to watch either Home Alone or The Grinch when I do it. And I don't know what happened to my copies of either of those movies, so I ended up watching Elf and A Christmas Story. But Home Alone is like my go-to. When I was a little kid, that was my favorite movie. I would
Yeah.
like watch it to the end, rewind it, watch it again. Like
They were doing it back to back with the second one, and I'm like, they forget the kid again, but
He's
no,
lost
they.
in New York.
Yeah, it's a
It's
different.
It's not forgotten.
Basically,
He's
they took
just lost.
They took the script from the first one, changed 3 things, and then handed it
Pigeon
in.
Lady
Oh,
instead
well.
of the garbage can man.
But instead
No.
of the kid being mistaken for himself, he mistakes another guy for his dad. They just
yeah.
flipped 2 or 3 things
But
and
the
go,
hotel
here's the new movie.
scene where he's doing the videotape thing again. where they're trying to like figure out if he's alone in the hotel room, and he's making them say "We love you" with Tim Curry and stuff. That part is fantastic.
Donald Trump's in that movie.
I didn't watch the second one.
Isn't
You
he?
should watch it.
Our president is in that
he's
movie.
in it for a little bit.
Yeah, somewhere
I
the
didn't watch
bathroom
it at
is or
all.
something
Your
like that.
president is in that movie.
Well,
He ain't
you
my
know what I
president.
mean.
You're the one with the Trump
You're the
sign,
Trump
son.
sign.
Yeah.
You got the MAGA sign back there, bro.
You
Don't try to
commit
pass
the
it off
bit.
on some, other people. Yeah. You're the red hat of the group.
Oh yeah, I forgot.
Idiot.
You're the only non-libtard in this room.
I'm not in that room.
On the show.
Okay.
He knows what I mean. He's just being being difficult.
I put my tree up last night. It was from last year. I got it at Big Lots. It was only $40. So I was like, hell yeah. Cheap Christmas.
Good for
No, the whole middle section, because it's like 3 pieces you just put together, right? The whole middle section, the lights were out. So I went to the store to go get another string of lights. And when I came back, the tree was like falling over on the ground. One of the legs had broken off.
Cat
Was covered in glitter. I have like a glittery tree skirt. And I'm like, she broke my tree. So I had to go buy another tree.
Dumb cats.
Had to go buy another tree. They
you
were
get rid of
all
the cat?
sold out. I did not get rid of the cat. They were all sold out of like the 6-foot ones that were already pre-lit. So I bought the display tree and I like jimmied it into my car. It's like just like hanging out of windows and stuff.
Just because your cat broke the tree?
It broke. She broke the base of it, and it's like plastic and attached to the tree.
Oh, like
So
the stand.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I couldn't just go buy another stand or whatever. So I'm like, forget it. And half of it was broken anyway. The whole middle part didn't light up.
Yep.
So I bought a display tree yesterday, and I felt like I'm only going to do that from now on because it was already all like shaped right, and I knew it stood up right. And
We grew up with a fake tree.
Yeah.
And when I became an adult, I was obsessed with getting real trees for Christmas because I always thought they would fill the house with the smells.
spruce.
They don't smell. So you get these real trees, and then you got to
Needles
you have to
everywhere.
water them every 5 minutes, or the whole thing becomes like a tinderbox.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the real
Oh
tree.
my God, we did it for a couple of years. I said, screw it. So I dropped some serious coin last year on like a big pre-lit fake tree.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're using this every year.
Dude.
I'll hang the
It's-
things that smell like tree
It's a
on
good
it.
Yeah.
investment. And
Yeah.
why get a real tree? The God's not real.
The
We're
what?
celebrating here.
Yeah, the birthday that
Oh,
we're celebrating
I
isn't
see.
real, so why?
Yeah,
No, but
know.
I always thought that it would like smell like a tree.
Yeah,
you know,
like the whole house would
like
smell
this
that way.
candle in my office
I
that
bought
everybody.
one- I bought a candle yesterday.
That candle smells great, and I've been wondering where you got it, and now I know. And
Target.
I'm gonna go find one.
Yeah.
I bought one with the tree yesterday. I got like it's like a something fir.
Douglas
No,
fir.
it's an F.
Oh.
Well, either way, it smells
Fur.
fur. But I did that. I lit my little candle so it smelled like Christmas, and I put it up. And
I mean, listen, I'm known for taking a long time to figure things out that everyone else knows, almost instinctively. I'm not real bright. So I get to the point where I'm like, this is the life hack. Fake tree, and then just fill your house with things that smell like the tree. I know everyone else has figured that out, but they have these things you can hang from your tree that smell like a tree. I'm like,
there's a little green sticks or whatever.
yes, you hang them with the ornaments, and then the thing smells fantastic.
Yeah.
But the real tree, because I liked the whole thing for a couple of years. You'd go, my older
go
kids would come in,
pick it out,
we'd pick
cut
it
it
out,
down.
cut it.
We did that 1 year with my dad where we actually went and picked out a tree. It was like probably the year after we moved in with him, when we left my mom's house and moved in with him. It was like, hey, let's have a Christmas and we'll buy a tree. And we'll,
Oh, you moved in with your dad?
when I was 16.
Oh, I didn't know that.
the
How
last
long did that
couple years.
last?
Through college until I went to school. So I was only there a couple years. My little sister was there longer.
I thought you were always living with your mom.
We left when I was my sophomore year.
Wow. Mom had the whole place to herself. Her and her newspapers and her cats and her dead
Yeah,
oranges.
she got a boyfriend we didn't like, and we left dead oranges. We
man.
moved out when I was 16.
Uh-huh.
But that year we went and did the whole cut it down real tree thing.
As messed up as it sounds, I kind of wish I had options when it came to like my dad. Like if my mom pissed me off, like I'm going to dad's house. I never had that option.
Yeah, we didn't. Well, our relationship with my dad was not good for a long time because he
Didn't have
left.
to move in with him though.
Well, he left when I was in 6th grade, so I was 11, and then until I was a sophomore in high school, it was a very touch and go. We'd see him every now and then, like once a week kind of a thing. He'd pick us up, we'd go to the mall, or we'd go have lunch or something like that. Because I lived with my mom, and she was very adamant about, like, he abandoned our family, he ruined our lives, his girlfriend is a whore, and
Oh,
she
it was a lot
ruined
of trash
everything.
talking.
It was constant
Oh.
trash talking. And when you're 11...
And your dad wasn't Jesus-y? like your mom was?
No.
Okay.
And so my mom was, he broke the law of the Lord and
I see.
and
Yeah.
divorce and all this
Do
stuff.
that.
So for a long time we believed that, and then things started to get really bad with the hoarding, and my mom got a boyfriend we didn't like, and then so there was a little bit of a shift. And
Yeah, a lot of weird stuff going on.
Even the first year or so that we lived with my dad, I wasn't sure about my stepmom because of everything my real mom had said about her, and it was a very weird dynamic for a few years.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Takes a toll on kids.
Yeah.
I see it all the
We're
time,
messed up.
man. I'll just be in the McDonald's drive-through, and I'll look over at the parking lot, and there's some mom snatching her, her 3 or
Doing the
4-year-old
drop-off.
out of the back seat,
Yep.
and like, here you go, and just speed off.
Doing
Oh
the
my
exchange.
Oh my gosh, you have to go to like a
neutral location.
a public location to make
Well, it's
sure.
like our buddy Mike Head, they meet
do
at
it
the police
At the
station.
police station. That's how volatile that
In case any
relationship
shrimp goes down that shouldn't go down.
My dad never fought for custody, though, because we didn't want to leave. So we were like, we don't want to leave Mom. We don't want to leave her alone. So my dad never took her to court for custody. So my mom had sole custody. So we never had to do the every other weekend thing. Like, we didn't ever go to my dad's house until we lived there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, Kaylee.
Hola.
Hola.
I could comment on the
Kaylee, get off a
divorce topic,
speakerphone.
unfortunately. What?
I can't hear you.
Oh, yeah, I'm on speakerphone because I'm retarded. All right, so here I am.
That's better.
Anyway, so I could relate on the divorce topic, unfortunately, but I'd rather just talk about the Christmas tree thing because that's a little more lighthearted. But you like dark things, so you tell me.
No, Christmas tree. Go ahead. Whatever you called in about.
Tell us about a ruined Christmas.
How did divorce ruin your Christmas
The
tree?
one year that your mom impaled your dad with a Christmas tree.
Do you really get twice as many presents? Because I think that's a myth.
Well, anyway, the Christmas tree thing. Yes, Mary was talking about watching Christmas videos, and she said The Grinch, and I know your humor pretty well, I think, Alan. You need to revisit The Grinch with Jim Carrey because it made me laugh a lot harder as an adult than it did as a child.
I think I've seen a lot of
good.
it as an adult, and I like that Grinch story. So I feel like there's not much you can do to ruin it. And Jim Carrey's already kind of like an overacting kind of.
His
I
Grinch is really
I didn't
great.
mind it.
It's
Yeah,
really
Jeffrey
great.
Tambor's in it, if I recall,
Yep.
and I didn't mind it. For me, the high watermark for Christmas movies is Scrooged with Bill Murray. That will remain
but
my
that's
favorite.
basically what The Grinch is.
Well, A Christmas Carol kind of reworked, but yeah, but you're right. Yeah, he's a Grinch in that, or But people are,
But anyway,
Go ahead.
I don't want to get caught up with Christmas trees. I know that's not the most exciting radio talk, but I wanted to ask you if you had an arborvitae in your living room, or you went for a regular Christmas tree, or did you buy a fake one?
Bought a fake one.
Not an arborvitae.
No, I got burned with real trees because they don't smell like they're supposed to smell, and I had to worry about sap, and if there's bugs, I'm watering the goddamn thing every 30 seconds. Too much. I just want to sit back and have it smell nice and look at it and give them a twinkle on, man,
I think you're overcomplicating it. Christmas trees aren't that hard.
Okay. Especially when they're fake. They're super easy.
Yeah, but
Out of the
you're-
box, pop up. Bulbs
Yeah,
on.
and they're super fake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I tried the real. I didn't like it. I'm back to the fake.
It's like
Yeah, because you're.
I've come full
you're
circle.
Not committed. You're
Well, we're not
committed.
all horticulturists, Kaylee. Not committed.
Okay, Mr. Yard Work.
Yeah, I'm not a
Okay.
horticulturist. You know more than I do. So you can put an arborvitae in your living room.
You put water in it.
Yeah.
Takes forever.
I got a life to lead. I can't water the
Lot
thing
of
every
water, man.
45 seconds.
He's
Chasing
chasing a toddler around.
I know. You're too busy chasing your toddler.
Yes,
I
all
get it.
right,
I
fine.
get it.
Fine.
Bye.
All right. Thank you, Kaylee.
Little sass out of Kaylee.
Oh,
there.
man.
Yeah.
Well,
You start
she's-
talking crap about trees, she
thinks
gets
you're a
all
sellout.
upset.
Yeah.
I am a sellout. Yes,
do.
I am.
That was
Fake
the other
tree.
thing.
Perfect.
Af-
Out of the box. Undo. Up. Lights on. Beautiful.
After I bought this one,
I
'cause
want the end
other-
result, not the work.
I'm like, I'm not breaking it down. I also don't have a box to put it in because I bought it out of the display. But I was like, I think that's what messed it up last year is like breaking it down and putting it back in the box. I probably broke the whatever lights. I'm like, I'm just gonna take it and put it right into my storage unit and leave it right there. Leave it up. Why not?
Yeah.
Like-
Also, you should get rid of your cat.
I'm not getting rid of my cat.
Well,
Enough
that's
with that.
okay.
Wow. Somebody else getting
Sorry.
a little snippy there, too. All right. Hey, Def Leppard, Motley Crue, Joan Jett, Poison are all on tour. Next summer, the much ballyhooed stadium tour is not going to come to Cleveland, so I'm going to send you to Pittsburgh. So if you want to see Def Leppard, they will be your headliner that night with Motley Crue. PNC Park on Friday, August 14th. These are not on sale yet to anyone, so you will win them before they go on sale this Friday. We'll have those coming back.
The Alan Cox Show on 100.7 WMMS. And everywhere you go on our free iHeartRadio app. For Christmas, we're giving you a hall pass. That's permission to cheat on us and change the station to Magic 105.7. They're playing nothing but Cleveland's classic holiday hits through Christmas Day. Just be sure to wrap your package and wear a stock.